All right, everyone, here we go with a Soulmate Journey update. Why not? The energy's crazy. I just did a energy weather update and a 3-quick card with me the other day. Fucking mind-blowing. One deck for the DF, one deck for the DM. Let's just see where we're at here. All right? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. We've got a whole playlist of these. We've been tracking it since July of 2021. We've been tracking the soulmate cycle. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Now, when I say it could just be one thing I say, and that's why you're here, it doesn't have to be related to the reading. It could be a part of one of my analogies. I have no idea. Everything I say is part of the reading. Even if it's crazy talk. Like right now, I'm shuffling your deck, and I got the Beverly Hillbillies theme ringing in my head. I'm not even fucking with you. I do. You found gold. We found black gold, and they moved to Beverly, right? Listen to a story about a man named Jed, poor mountaineer, barely kept his family. You know, all that stuff. It's a ringing in my head. It really is. I want to grab a guitar right now from behind me and play it with you. You know, we all sing it together. And then I can get slapped with a copyright problem. But anyway, at the end of the day, I don't know. Maybe there's something about that. Maybe somebody watching about to strike it rich. Maybe. You might be. I don't know. There's a reason it's in my head. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the readings. All right? My energy reading abilities fall far outside of just pulling silly little tarot readings on the soulmate cycle. DF side. Crossing energy is the Four of Pentacles. Chicken, afraid. Something's been held back. You're afraid something was going to happen. The energy around you is making you afraid something's going to happen. Okay. Okay. Base energy. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you feel like something's going to happen. The DF side, most of you watching, feel like something's going to happen. There's actually no fear around it at all. You just feel like something's going to happen, and it's making you pull back a little bit. Okay? This is like how do I phrase this? An example. Somebody makes a pass at you, right? You're sitting at a restaurant or a bar or something like whatever. Somebody makes a pass at you. You're very attracted to the person, and you were thinking you're attracted to the person, yet they make a pass at you, and you pull away. Okay? First of all, that's mixed signals. That's not nice. But second of all, that's what this energy is. Any fear is coming from you. Okay? There is no fear in the energy. The environment, this is minor arcana. It's not, the universe isn't putting it there. These are genuine opportunities. All right? So any fear you feel, there's a genuine opportunity coming from this side, yet you pull back from it. Why you do that there's something very valuable you can learn from why you pull back. Okay? All right? That's all I'm going to say so far. So, it's fine. Do what you want to do. Pull back all you want. But your lesson lives in why you did that. So don't be afraid to ask why. Because something's happening. I got an Ace of Wands here. Maybe it happens too fast. Maybe it's too sudden. Right? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the DF side. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why are they pulling back? Right? Why? What's going on? Listen to your instincts. Right? But don't over-listen to them. Again, pay attention to what I said in the recent Mercury reading. Spidey senses are running haywire right now. Don't read too much into it. Right? It starts to get more and more inactive. It's like the same thing I'd say about divining too far out. The further out you divine, right? You want me to... I could technically pull a reading on next October, right now. But it would only be right for a couple of minutes because you're all going to make free will decisions between then and now, and the universe can't predict any of those. My reading would be accurate based on decisions made up to this point. And no free will decisions being made, just drones staying on a path up until that point, a year from now. So it's like that. It's like this a little bit with this energy and your intuition. Don't run too much with it. All right? Why is the Ace of Wands here? What's going on? Yeah, Three of Swords is the crossing energy of the center card I'm going to pull, which is red with that fear. You feel like there's a doom and gloom here. You feel like this whatever this is, it's going to end badly. You feel like it's your instincts telling you that. I don't know that it is. Or maybe, yeah, see, fear. Look, I'm not playing. I'm not making this stuff up. There's the moon. You have this fear of the unknown. Part of me, the reason I'm hesitating And I'm giving you honest reads here. No fucking bullshit about whatever, trying to make myself look good. In an effort to not make myself look good, I'm in an inner struggle with myself here. Okay? Because for some of you, part of me wants to say, trust your instincts. Right? Don't be mad at yourself for being afraid to go forward with something. And another part of me is like, well, the way the energy flows, it's showing that you're generating the fear. You're creating it yourself, and that fear is getting, it's getting worse and worse. It's afraid of the unknown. You're afraid that this might happen. But part of me says you're right to be. Yeah, Page of Wands. Okay. Something's about to happen that you did before. Something's going to feel like deja vu. Something's going to feel like, oh, the last time I did this, this happened. Right? Yes. What's red with the moon? The Four of Wands. You're afraid to do something again. You're afraid to go down a road with this energy again. Whoever this is. Doesn't have to be your runner. It's just somebody attached to you. It's the other side of a connection attached to you. Okay? You're afraid to go down that road again. I'm going to tell you, based on me not being able to clarify within myself what's here, I'm going to ask you to ask yourself why. Again, I go back to that. Your lesson lives in why you're afraid to go down this path again. That's the only way you're going to know if it's real intuition or if it's just your imagination running away with you. Okay? First of all, I will tell you, do not be afraid of the unknown. The unknown is where all the magic is. All right? And don't come at me and go, there's no magic in life, Steve. Fuck you. Because you're afraid of the fucking unknown. That's why. There's always magic in life. Go out on a scary night. That's what makes horror movies fun. You don't know what's going to happen. Right? Life is kind of a horror movie in its own way. It's a little mix of that and adventure. All right? Should I get out of the car and walk the dirt road at night, or should I stay in the car and maybe wait till the sun comes up? Right? Everybody's living a horror movie at some point in their life. The answer is, get out of the fucking car and walk the path at night. Why not? That's what I'd do. Whatever. I don't care. I think it's kind of fun. I would be bored to death sitting in that car wondering what if. I hate what ifs. Am I going to get killed by a Bigfoot on that path or something? Maybe. But that's more fun to me than sitting in that car. For you, you might be different. Find out who you are in the why you're afraid to go walk this path, whatever this path was with this person. It has something to do with putting your hand or your heart in the meat grinder again. This is an energy that hurt you. It's obviously returning. Okay? Let's put it that way. But is the universe encouraging you to do it or not? That's my problem with this. It kind of is. It's encouraging you to walk the path. That's why I said I would get out of the car and walk that dirt road. Even though I would say to myself, this is how horror movies start. Yeah, it is, kind of. Somebody does want to let bygones be bygones here, but you're not sure if you should. Okay, let's find out. Again, this could be a family member you have a soul tie with. This could be a friend. This could be the runner that you sometimes watch readings for. I don't know. This is not a new soulmate. This is not somebody holding on the feelings for you, afraid to tell you. No. This is somebody who broke your fucking heart. Somebody who ripped it to shreds at some point. Okay? And that's going to be on varying levels for all of you. It can be a family member. Okay. An issue. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's going on over here. And we'll see if we can see if we can let this side inform this side a little bit. All right. Tell me about the DM side. Well, okay. I showed you yours first. Their bottom card is the Nine of Pentacles. I get that this is somebody who thought that they wanted to be alone. This reminds me of an energy, the way I get this, because the energy, I get it here, but it feedbacks off of the other side in a reading like this. This is somebody who thought they wanted to be alone and then realized they didn't. It's like somebody slams their door and goes in their room. I know my sister's watching, so she's going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Gets all mad, runs to their room, slams their door. Leave me alone. I want to be alone. And 5 seconds later is knocking on my door. Well, asking for something stupid. Oh, so you didn't want to be alone. Okay, fine. You know, it's a bit of that. Somebody wanted to be alone and then realized that they didn't real quick. Because they're bored. That's part of the energy that was on that Four of Cups I showed you too. What's the base energy? Yeah, the Chariot. Somebody, again, somebody took off. Somebody split. Somebody dumped you. Somebody said they wanted to be by themselves. Somebody got in their car and rode off. I've got Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run ringing in my head now. All right? I mean, it's just what it is. I don't know. But why was the Beverly Hillbillies ringing in my head? Why was that theme in my head over here when I was shuffling for it? Yeah, are one of you about to get rich? I don't think so. No, but I think that's why this energy wants to return. Something happened on your side that's bringing this energy towards you. I think you can see through this energy a little bit, okay? But somebody figured they'd be better off on their own. The grass was greener on the other side. I think they were dead wrong. We're going to clarify with the light seer and see. Why is the Chariot here? Unbelievable. Why is the Chariot here? Tell me about the DM side. What's going on? Well, you got a Three of Swords crossing here, which is red with your crossing card over here. Red with the Nine of Pentacles is the Tower. Somebody burnt a bridge with you. They did. I could feel it here off of that. They burnt a fucking bridge. They burned it down. I'm going to be by myself. Slam the door and then burn the rest of the house down. All right? Okay. You're like this poor little squirrel. What's on top? The Emperor. Somebody wanted it. Burger King. Burger King. Somebody wanted it their way. It's my way or the fucking highway. And you said no. And they said, well, fine. Bye. I'm on my own. I got everything I need. This is an emperor that thinks they don't need anyone. The emperor needs the empress. The empress does not need the emperor. Be very clear about that. And an empress can survive on their own just fine. They got empathy, they got love, they got intuition. They can provide themselves with all the sustenance they need. The emperor energy simply provides a little extra protection, a little sounding board, something along those lines. The emperor, when left alone, becomes maniacal. It becomes narcissist. It becomes an asshole in a papasan chair. Thinking that she'll be back. What do you mean she'll be back? I got this name brand vibrator right here. She'll be back. And she could take care of herself while I watch the game. Little Miss Empress, take care of themselves. Fine. Somebody thought that they didn't need you. Somebody thought they were fine on their own. They were mistaken. And they burnt a bridge about it too. Center card. Chariot. Red with the Nine of Pentacles, crossed by a tower, also appears as the base energy. That's a Chariot. Unreal. The whole reading is a feedback loop. Somebody here fucked up. I'll say it again. Somebody thought they didn't need you around. I'm fine on my own. Fine. Fine. 2 doors slam. This one regrets it instantly. You are fine on your own. The DF doesn't, the Empress doesn't need anything, the Emperor. So that's why you're reluctant to walk this path again. I ain't gonna let them back in. You said you didn't need me. Oh, you said you didn't. Now all of a sudden, okay, what's red with the Emperor? Here they come back. Look, you can't make this shit. Just look at the fucking cards. The Chariot came back in the center position, which is red with the Nine of Pentacles, which is crossing the Chariot, which is crossed by a tower, which is fine. Somebody slammed the door and I'm fine on my own. And what's red with that? But somebody turning right around and coming back. It's somebody who's headed your way. I mean, they just, no, I'm not fine. I'm not fine. Okay, fine. I mean, whatever the case, this energy is returning. This energy is coming towards you. I don't think it's your long-lost run. It might be. I gave a silly example of my sister one time. We were kids slamming the door, right? I don't want to speak. I'm not speaking to anybody. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk. No, I remember what she yelled. I don't want to talk to anybody. Apparently, I wasn't included in that. Apparently, I was not part of anybody, so because like 5 seconds later, here you are talking. It's just that kind of energy here. This person turned it right around. This is probably a family or a friend that you had a falling out with. They said they didn't need you. You might have started a business with this person, some of you, it's possible. And they took it over and they said, I don't need you. They bought you out or something like that, or pushed you out, and found out later that they couldn't run it by themselves, right? They're an accountant. You opened a bakery with them. They're an accountant. You're a baker. They decided they could do it on their own until they realized they needed to bake some shit. You know, I mean, it's that kind of energy. So I understand why you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to come back. You know, I don't know if I want to do that. But understanding why you don't, right, is all that's important to the DF side, is you understanding why you don't, why you're afraid to walk this path with this energy again. And I get it now. But why you're afraid to is where your lesson lives. That's your gauge of how much you've grown. How much higher your vibration is now than it was before, once you figure that out, okay? Whatever this is to you. Your reaction to this person showing back up, returning, is very telling. So pay attention to it. Whether your instincts are right or not, that's going to vary. For some of you, you should walk this path again with this person, because I can tell you some of them have learned, okay? Some have. And we'll find out more when I do one more poll here. You're going to have to decide. It's your intuition. I can't tell you because there's too many people watching. Okay? For others of you, it's just, you know, again, some of you, your fear is justified. Others of you, your fear is not. For all of you, the gauge of how much you've grown is in why you're afraid to walk this path with this person. So make sure you ask why. You don't just react and then forget about it. Okay? All right. And that seems to be a theme this week. It showed up a little bit in the 3 card with me and the energetic weather update that came before. It's been showing up this week as a theme. So let's see what else the universe wants to tell us. I hope it doesn't want to talk about, I hope it wants to talk about this side. I don't know. I can't control it. But we'll see. This is funny. I know this energy well, you know. Somebody that thought they got it. Oh, I got it. I'm good on my own. Oh shit, I'm not. Thought the grass was greener. It wasn't. It never is for this old emperor. The emperor needs the empress. They become cold, maniacal. Right? Eventually, their energy reaches a point where nobody wants to come near them. Basically, they got to pay for it. You know, those are the ones that have to pay for it. If you catch my drift, they've become too much on this side. Yeah. Yeah. Hermit reversed. You heard it flip, right? It flipped out of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, oh my God. Are you picking up a theme here? This is some cold shit. I'm telling you right now. What's red with the Hermit reversed? The 4 of Swords. Oh, fuck me. And it's across the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, here they come. Here they come. 8 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles is crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Wands. Your soul is tied to whoever this is. Your souls are tied together. That's why you get a chill when this energy returns. And that's why they knew immediately that they fucked up. Okay? They lost this side over here. You're more important to them than they are to you. In that respect, it's out of balance. It's more attached on this side. It's heavier on this side. So this energy feels like it's almost like it's showing up back in your way, not under the guise of a real partnership, but under more of a soul recharge. That they feel like they must have got lost. Like they lost their soul somewhere down the line, right? It's that Jay Giles song showing back up again. So they show up, they think they're fine without you. Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. No, they're not. And then they show back up. This is an energy that may, if you're wondering who this is, they may have pulled this shit before. They may have. It's possible. Doesn't have to be. But they may have. It may be something, that's why you're like, again. I get the word again here, over here. I can tell you, it feels to me like it's showing up because it's picking up something on your side. In other words, shit might be happening for you. Something good might be happening over here. Again, the Beverly Hillbillies, they struck gold. They struck black gold, Texas tea, right? And then they got to move to Beverly. Somebody, you might be moving up. It might just be energetic, or it might be something very pentacle related. Either way, this energy is picking up a chance to refuel over here, and that's why it's showing up. For some of you, I would suggest you go with it. For others of you, not. You're going to have to, it's your intuition. You're going to have to figure it out on your own. I will pull one card, the bottom card, for the majority. What else you want to tell my people? I'll pull it over here in this little spot here. What else you want to tell my people? Anything? What should DFs do? Universe, the energy hates it when you do that. By the way, what should I do? It's so tricky because everything we do is based on the free will decisions of hundreds of energies around us. That some we don't even know, right? I mean, it's crazy. What should we do? But let's see. Let's see what it wants to tell you. Any advice for the DF side? One card, a crossing card. Any advice for the DF side? Anything? 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 Knight of Wands, crossed by the Two of Cups. Hear it out. What? Hear it out. That's right. I said that. Hear it out. Hear this energy out. The environmental energy around this, there's something in it for you here, okay? This energy comes in, it'll go out as fast as it comes in. Know that, okay? But you get some kind of a recharge benefit from this energy coming in as well. So hear it out. The majority, again, you have to trust your, oh, hell no, Steve, I don't want to walk that route. Fine, if you're, do what you want to do, make your own decisions. But I asked the universe some advice for you. And the advice is to hear it out. This energy will, though, the universe is predicting, the energy is predicting that this energy leaves as fast as it comes in. So you're probably, the majority of you are right to not want to walk that path again. But for some of you, again, for some of you, we got two soulmates coming together. It is possible. But you should at least hear it out. I always recommend that anyway. When we put up a wall, we block out everything. Let everything in. You could separate the wheat from the chaff on the inside. You have that power. That way you can get rid of the shit and keep the good stuff rather than blocking the good stuff and the shit. All right? It tends to be a better policy. In this case, it kind of is. But I think the way I feel this, your fear is in part justified for a good number of you. Okay? All right. That's your reading. It's the best I can do. That's where we're at right now. This doesn't surprise me at all. I don't think, again, I don't think, this doesn't feel like a love relationship, even though there's three swords here. It feels like somebody you played with, you know? In other words, could be somebody from childhood, yes, but I'm getting the Page of Wand energy. I'm getting somebody, you know, a friend, a family member, right? I'm using the word, just catch my drift, somebody you played with rather than somebody you were banging and in a relationship with, okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Remember to make your own decisions, but yeah. Good luck.